Uxolo siyaxolisa kuni madoda. Kule mihla asisabazi umthombo. Omama nogogo bethu balala beguqile bethandaza kumdali ukuba abuyisele ubuntu ebantwini. Kwabangasa siyadlwengulwa, kwabangasa siyabulawa, sixhelwa okwezimvu. Usukela lini na sibezizilwanyana kuni madoda? Siyafa siyaphela sixoleleni. Siyafa siyaphela sixoleleni madoda. Siyafa indlala kuba kaloku ogogo bethu abasakwazi kuyohola ezikoteni, kuba kaloku boxuthwa imali zabo, babulawe badlwengulwe nini madoda. Siyafa siyaphela sixoleleni. Siyafa siyaphela ngenelela bawo. Kudala sithandaza ukuba ubuyisele onembeza emadodeni, kodwa utshintsho asilubonanga. Kule mihla asisakwazi nokuya ezikolweni kuba kaloku ootitshala bethu basidlwengula. Kule mihla asisakwazi nokuya ezikolweni kuba kaloku kukho abasixholela ezindleleni, basidlwengule, basibulale. Siyaxolisa kuni madoda, sixoleleni. Emakhaya asisahlalanga ngokuthula kuba kaloku utata nobhuti basidlwengula, basigrogrise besikhombe ngemela emiqeleni kuba simadoda. Sixoleleni, siyaxolisa kuni madoda. Imiqamelo yethu sele ihlala imanzi zinyembezi. Sesiphele nalo mazwi okukhwaza sicele uncedo kuba sesilicele kwanela asilufumananga. Sesikhale salucela nakurhulumente uncedo kodwa asilufumananga. Urhulumente usuke wathi iziyobisi mazibe semthethweni. Siyafa siyaphela sixoleleni madoda. Koba nini sikhala singavakali isikhalo sethu? Siyaxolisa sixoleleni madoda. Urhulumente usuke wathi iziyobisi mazibe semthethweni. Andimgxeki tu urhulumente wethu, kodwa nathi besinqwenela ukuba seParlamente sithethe ngalo mba kuba siyafa siyaphela.
One case in South Africa, then we felt it, but before we didn't feel it like we do right now. We didn't know it would be this way. Silahlekelwe ngabantu besibatanda. Our brothers and our sisters are fighting against this pandemic. Oh, 2020, 2020, yeah. We didn't know it would be like this. 2020, yeah, 2020, yeah. Oh, we didn't know it would be like this. 2020, oh, we didn't know it would be like this. We didn't know, we didn't know, we didn't know.
Today we mark a day that I feel should be every day, because of the fact of the kind of people I'm going to talk about, that we took it upon ourselves as Tata Elizo Pty Limited, alongside other companies as well that I will further mention, in making today what it is. We're celebrating Women's Day, even at this time of COVID-19 that has erupted in the whole wide world, not in J-Apa, South Africa, kuphela. Njengoba kuthiwa COVID-19, this thing attacked China last year, but it came to South Africa in a flood this year. And we see that there are cries of so many people that we are losing in this time. And kubuhlungu, awukho lula. But one thing that we want to just say, Women's Day speaks beyond just the day. Because a woman is someone that God saw. Njengoba in the Bible it says that wakha umuntu wamenza from udongo phansi wamphefumulela in the likeness of Trinity, which is God the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the Father. Then waxa seyijonga emenzile umuntu oyindoda wabona ukuthi akakwazi khonto eshodayo. Then wathatha imbambo kuphela. And then he didn't do the aspect of ukuthi ngiyaphefumula. Wayesebona ukuthi ngizakuthatha into ukuze phela le ndoda esiyenzile ifana nathi. Izothobela njani ukuthi sibonge, izothobela kanjani ukuthi isiglorify. Ngoba unezimbo zethu nje. So when we looked at it, it looks as if the woman was made for something. We are the ones that keep the families warm. Sifika sivuke ekuseni ngo-12 sithandaza. We're the ones that are the helpers behind. Umntana efike lila ephoxekile esikolweni, we are the ones that says it's going to be okay. Nangomso mntanami kuzolunga. We are the women that we are as sisters. We take care of our brothers. Ayithethi ke loba umfazi. So I'm talking about the aspect, it's not just about a day. But today it's about woman is amazing. A woman is amazing. Njengoba nami ndihleli apha ndumsiyalithatha, I am more than just a woman. I'm a businesswoman. My life is a motivation on its own. Abangalula. I grew up with no parents. Mama and Tata were never there. But look at myself today. Because of the fact Wakono Makulu. Makulu was there. Makulu was my pillar in times when no one else could be. So I'm coming to the aspect of that. Today we are celebrating women. We're celebrating women in the time when things are tough. As a woman in Nguyenhlel Apa, I remember a thing that hit me that I will never forget in my entire life. That's living at I'll never forget the day, I'll never forget the time. And I felt my life shattered. I felt like everything was gone. And abantu xa sendichaza ba understand. But I share it because I want you to know those things do not define us. 2014 was the year I'll never forget. When a friend that I took as a friend saw that Maraz Tatel me and rape. When that happened to me, my life collapsed. And I thank God but I won't lie to you. My sister was my pillar. I remember every single day I fake and motivate her, telling me, remember, you need to forgive yourself before you forgive that person. It's not about winning that court case. It's about you getting yourself the strength back, remembering your dreams, and I will quench off what you wanted in life. So in all, I'm just saying, dumdana njemna. Dumdana zalela pa mampondo nebizana. Dishumtrambe ndimxela ndiyaxela. I'm nothing. I'm not just a woman. I'm more than that. Even though ndikhulele ezilalini ndisuka ezilalini. But in everything I'm talking about, I want you to understand when I'm talking about all the women that I'm going to talk about, MamuWinnie, Madikizela, Mandela, she's from Bizana, ezilalini, Embongwe. Ilale ezingenanto ngathi cinga bakubona ngaphuma nto, but she came from there. That didn't define her, but look at what she became. She's the mother of South Africa. She's the mother I would feel ukuthi ngempela kwisintu sethu singabantu abamnyama we can singazinqa ngaye singaziphakamisa sizingome ngaye because she stood when it was not her position. She never fought for politics, but it turned on her. And wamela thina sonke ngesibindi so that we also could have the freedom, and we're asking it back from men. Sicela ukukhululeka, sicela ibuye inyembeza, sicela nibone basingabantu nathi. Remember us. We need you to love us. I want to talk about Dolly Mzaidume. She died at the age of 32 years. She was elected in parliament. This young lady, she was the first woman to represent Mbizana in the province of Eastern Cape. Within a year later, she passed away. She didn't get a chance to enjoy long. But all I know is that it was not for nothing. It was for us. It's for us, the woman. Fashion. It's for us as women. We need to be like this. We need to be free. Silithathe elilizwe as a woman, standing together and being united. Dingalibali, a remarkable, amazing woman, Zindziswa, Madikizela Mandela. I know she was married. She was married and everything, but I'm talking about the element of all I'm just saying, we are celebrating all these women today. And I hope that whatever that shall follow namhlanje will bless you at home. From the deepest heart to the woman at home. You're staying in an abusive relationship. I can't judge you for staying. I don't know the pain. I don't know what it is that Agnigayon. But I would like you to think about yourself as well. Because what happens is that we want that because it makes us feel okay. But I want you to know you are able to stand alone. You can do it. You can still achieve your dreams alone. You can do it alone. Because you are more than just a woman. You are more than just a woman. You are meant to be a mother, your sister, your wife. You're the one that carries life. God chose you for a reason as a woman. So with everything today, I hope that you be blessed. We will show the videos that we celebrate on MamuWinnie Madikizela or Dolly Mzaidume, Zindziswa Mandela. They will follow, and we hope that you be blessed and be inspired by them as we celebrate Women's Day, even in this time of COVID-19. We love and appreciate you. We must repeat, we are very much sending our condolences to the families who have lost their sisters, their daughters, and their mothers because of gender-based violence, because of women and children abuse. We're just here to say enough is enough. This needs to end. Asizotula anymore. We're not going to be silent. May God bless you. Where you are, may He bless you.
Nalomzalo endophethe empolweni wami
At this time, it's the part that I feel. Siyazithoba ngokuba singabuyeli ngendlela maybe. All these women that I shall mention, perhaps some of them abasekho okanye abanye basaphila. Sifuna ukubulela sithi thank you. All the efforts that you did azizange ziwelele phansi. We see they added a lot to the freedom as women that we might feel ukuthi siyadinga more, but siyabulela. Asiboni sikhululekile xa kwenzeka zonke ezenzekalayo. But thank you. You tried so hard to be the one that now today we want to celebrate you. I'm going to mention some people and I'm going to mention them one by one, and I want that people know about them. These are unsung heroes, but they're impacted in a way that you can never understand, such as Omamuto, such as Omamabude, such as Omamahasha. I want to
Mzaidume, Winfred, Madikizela, Mandela. Queen Mother of our glorious nation. You held us in your loving arms and carried us into freedom. You stood unshaken when the winds of uncertainty ripped through our streets. You lifted our spirits with your defiant fists, and now we lift you.
Entweni eziningi unalo uzwelo nabantu. Uyasicabangela.
Wherever you are, smile, Mama. Laugh, Mzaidume.
Am I the right person to do that?
Sing, Zindziswa. Dance, Winnie, because you are free.
We too hope that we shall resume a normal family life.
And you wear freedom like the crown you wrap around your queenly head. Beautifully.
Winnie is a very kind person, and I am amazed that part of her somehow is never ever portrayed.
Rest those soul-reaching eyes that saw us through the darkness. Rest those strong shoulders that a nation stood upon.
People will remember her for the empathy, the support, the sort of moral support that she has given to the victims of violence, to the victims of child abuse, and so on and so on.
Pumula. Rest in power. Winnie Madikizela Mandela.
My father says, I cannot and will not give any undertaking at a time when I and you, the people, are not free. Your freedom and mine cannot be separated. I will return. Amanda!
A letter that he wrote to me that I obviously didn't get, where he was analyzing my poetry and so on. It was very touching, it was quite emotional.
It is like some kind of personal comfort that at least the world recognizes the sacrifices that he's made, that he wasn't able to father us for many years, that when he was incarcerated, he suffered many losses whilst in prison, personal losses, but he still came out to be a man of peace and reconciliation. I'm glad that that is being documented and shared and that people continue to celebrate his life. I think it's very important for us to try to help implement his vision for South Africa, for South African children, for the youth in general, for the world, for everybody to realize. Like now, I think that the saying is like it's in your hands. That's what the legacy institutions are saying. That's what he has said, I'm handing over. I think it's so important, for us just to, let go, let him be. I would do it all again. I can't imagine, that's all I've known. Everything else is just a fantasy. And what I've learned from this is to define myself not according to what I've suffered, the anguish and so on, but according to how I've survived that. And I think it's an important lesson, especially as
in my capacity as a mother, as a grandmother, it's very important for me to be able to demonstrate that type of resilience and ability to see, to have a more holistic approach to life for the sake of my children, especially during difficult times.
Dolly Mzaidume was born in Bizana 10 March 1963 and died in 8 March 1995. She demonstrated selflessness, courage, and boldness as a young woman in the time when South Africa was still under the oppression of apartheid regime, which is unpleasant. Through it all, her selfless acts did not go unnoticed, as she was the first woman from Bizana to be placed as the Member of Parliament in Eastern Cape Province in 1994. Her sacrifice contributed to the better change which we have today, which we aim to revive in the hearts of young women, to stand against poverty, inequality, racism, and discrimination that exists, which defiled all the much effort comrades such as Dolly, Xoliswa, Mzaidume invested their all into, despite all the oppressions that they might have faced. With all that we are doing, we celebrate you. Makhatebe mthimkhulu bungane ndlebenhle zombini. Wena mthimkhulu noba nkosi wena umthathile siyabonga ukuthi usiphile ubomi ofana nobakhe. Your life will always be remembered and your legacy will live on. Viva Comrade Dolly Xoliswa Mzaidume. Libani chirana no bomi bami. Libani chirana no bomi bami. Libani chirana no bomi bami. No, 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 no. Lifunandi jige, 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 lifunandi jongemva, di jongemva. Yeah. Makhulu ndithi makhulu abantu bayandihleka ngoba bathi ndimi ngoba ndimnyama. Athi makhulu wam banakele ntoni aba bantu ngoba mna nje nomdakazana wam ndiziqhenya ngawe ubanakeleleni aba bantu. It is so hard to be a woman right now. There's so much of weight ebekwa kuthi you never even understand. Sikhuliswa thina sixelelwa ba vuka mntana mekuseni ququzela upheke ulungiselele. We never get a time to actually relax and be like the dudes, you know. Umuntu avela abuye noba kunini ekhaya. I don't blame the teachings, they right, everything is fine. It's just that we were always taught that we need to be the ones that are woman enough being wife enough. But you never really found that, you know what, Tina, we were allowed to just be what we want to be. It seemed like we had to be so perfect enough that we don't even mess up in life. And when we do mess up in life, it shows by the belly. It never compounds that it was not me alone, but the man alone. The man also is there.
Hi, hi. Olo ambo, olo ngapa wela bala. Egumele lihambe. Nalomthwalo enduphethe emqolweni wami. Hawulanga yo. Dimana ndibheka phambili kodwa uvalo luvele lufike. Oh, lifuna mna ndijike ndijike kodwa mna handivume. Lifuna ndijike, 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 lifuna ndijike.
Hamba sithandwa, sithandwa sami, bengikuthanda. Ube yikho konke kimina, bengithi uzoba nami nasekukhaleni kwami. Ubuyigcolisa inhliziyo yami, ngempela wena ubuyiva selimcibezelisa isikhumba sami. Kodwa manje angisakuboni konke lokho.
Emadoda sabelani.
It's so hard as a woman. We keep on longing that men can revive the conscience. Day in and day out, we are brutally killed by the ones that we love, the ones that we trust, the ones that we lean on. Day in and day out, our blood is being shed. We march the streets, we speak and shout and cry, trying that we can get hold of maybe because we believe that we were taken from the men. We understand that we have such an existence that cannot be broken. But how come a man can become an animal? How can you be the one that brutality created within you to see that you can actually hit me, beat me up, even see me to want to kill me? In Donilengaka that we have done.